This is Robin with Horror Pop After Midnight. I'm over here at Nightmares Film Festival at the Gateway Film Center in Columbus, Ohio. And I'm here with filmmaker.
I am Dusty Austen, the director and writer and editor of The Beast of Walton Street.
And the actress, the main star, Athena.
Hi, I'm Athena Murzda, and I play Constance Wilmanson.
All right, tell me a little bit about the film.
Oh, wow. That's a really great question. It's a werewolf movie, first and foremost. It's a very much a throwback type of very practical monster movie that's supposed to harken back to the late 80s, early 90s, like especially like the Dimension era. Our logo, we actually did a little side thing where we kind of referenced the Dimension logo with our logo in this version. So we're excited for people to kind of join us for some monster madness.
So, Athena, how'd you get the role?
I'm married to her.
Wow, that's even better. So you had it easy.
Yes, we worked together on a web series previous to this where I actually play the same character, although we restarted the story for the movie.
This is a reboot feature film.
And so we came up with this whole movie kind of together. It was really a co-production. I helped produce it as well. So, yeah, I was attached to it from the start.
Now, you were at the panel earlier today talking about authenticity. So how much authenticity? Did you do a lot of research about like the werewolf lore?
You know, I've wanted to make a werewolf movie since I was 3. The first movie I can remember ever seeing was American Werewolf in London. So werewolf cinema has always interested me. So it's actually cool because in the film we wanted to pay little tiny homages. So when you watch it, there's Easter eggs literally everywhere for werewolf movie lovers. And it was important for us too with this to not lean too hard into like werewolf lore and just let the monster sort of exist, because I think sometimes we tend to over-explain our monsters a little bit. So we really wanted this monster to just be this force to be reckoned with that really, it didn't have an origin, it didn't have a reason, it just was. And I think there was a lot of fun to be had in that, and it makes the monster a little scarier, sometimes.
Sometimes when people write independent horror films, they do it based off their experiences or emotions or life. Was this film mostly off of any experience in your life?
That's a cool question. I can't say it directly comes from my own personal experience, but it definitely comes from what spurred the film. Was I was watching some documentaries about impoverished, individuals, and I was really like shocked as how like sometimes those sections of people get really like kind of almost quarantined off and forgotten and ignored. And I was like, well, it's really unsettling to me. How can I shine a light on that through sort of like the classic horror commentary lens, very much in like a Romero social commentary kind of, Dawn of the Dead, zombie is consumerism, type ideology.
So tell me a little bit about your role in the film and how much did you have fun being in a werewolf film?
It was a lot of fun, also very bloody. Constance is awesome. She's the main character. She is definitely an unreliable narrator and very spunky, and she has a lot of sass. And she drags her best friend at the time, Sketch Wilmanson, into this whole ordeal where they have to track down this werewolf and kill it. So,
I love that werewolf and good in blood.
Well, and the one thing that one of the craziest scenes too for her, and the bloodiest, was there's a literal dumpster full of blood. It was one of the first images and set pieces I came up with when I was writing. I was like, I gotta get this dumpster full of blood, because the werewolf was sort of made that their makeshift like lair. And so she had to literally endure an entire like shooting day just of this dumpster and probably, this deep full of blood. So
yeah, I swam in it. We shot the exterior of me coming out of the dumpster first, and so we were like, oh, well, you're going to be covered in blood. So we tried to pour some on me, and honestly, it wasn't enough, because after we actually shot the scene in the dumpster, I was soaked. It was ridiculous. Fun, but,
Dude, that would be bothering me, being soaked all day. I'd be having nightmares about blood.
Oh yeah, she was definitely she was done with the scene once we were done with the scene. I don't think you wanted to go back in the dumpster ever. I like to bring the blood, and definitely I'm very squeamish in real life, but you get me on set and it's give me the gallons. I grew up, one of my favorite movies is obviously Evil Dead. So I like blood by the gallons, typically.
So where can everybody find you on social media?
Yeah, our Instagram is where we're the most active, and that's just Street Rat Studios Film. And then, of course, on Facebook under Haunted World of CW, on YouTube, Haunted World of CW.
My Instagram handle is just my name, Athena Murzda.
All right, thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you.